Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up. It's all about Caribbean International Shipping. That's right. Do you need more information on shipping your items to the U.S. Southeast region or to the Caribbean? Have you ever heard of Caribbean International Shipping? You shop, they pack, and ship. They also offer residential pickup services. Support our business, like, share, and call. For your barrel shippings, let us know. The number to call is 470-718-9675 on WhatsApp or 770-323-1111. Caribbean International Shipping, the only way to send your stuff to the islands.
Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me feel.
Do you like music like this? That's right, I'm asking you. Do you like music like this? Then why have you not been to Sophisticated Saturday as yet? That's right, each and every third Saturday of the month, we call it Sophisticated Saturdays. Where we keep it at? Caribbeanlifetv Studios. 6254 Memorial Drive is the only place to be each and every third Saturday of the month. So if you want to celebrate your birthday, if you just want to come hang out and have some fun with grown people having big fun, Sophisticated Saturdays is the only place to be. It's brought to you by yours truly, DJ Reds, and my boy, Mr. B. Sophisticated Saturdays, every third Saturday of the month, 6254 Memorial Drive is where the grown people go and have good, clean fun. Every third Saturday of the month, man. The way you make me feel, I'm just going to have fun. I'll see you there, Sophisticated Saturdays. I got you.
You're looking for a home? You're looking for land? Look no further. Elite Realty Dominica got you covered. Whether it's to buy a home or build a home or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to DominicaEliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
It's all about Caribbean International Shipping. That's right. Do you need more information on shipping your items to the U.S. Southeast region or to the Caribbean? Have you ever heard of Caribbean International Shipping? You shop, they pack, and ship. They also offer residential pickup services. Support our business, like, share, and call. For your barrel shippings, let us know. The number to call is 470-718-9675 on WhatsApp or 770-323-1111. Caribbean International Shipping, the only way to send your stuff to the islands. Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up.
You're looking for a home? You're looking for land? Look no further. Elite Realty Dominica got you covered. Whether it's to buy a home or build a home or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to DominicaEliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Lawrence Prescott. It's all about
Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me feel.
Do you like music like this? That's right, I'm asking you. Do you like music like this? Then why have you not been to Sophisticated Saturday as yet? That's right, each and every third Saturday of the month, we call it Sophisticated Saturdays. Where we keep it at? Caribbeanlifetv Studios. 6254 Memorial Drive is the only place to be each and every third Saturday of the month. So if you want to celebrate your birthday, if you just want to come hang out and have some fun with grown people having big fun, Sophisticated Saturday.
Can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me
Mr. B.
down. One woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a fuck. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. This train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, just think our life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah, this train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, just think our life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah, so baby you can leave, yeah, but I'll never be alone. As soon as you walk right out the door, I call Kim up on the phone. Me and Kim, we don't fuss and fight. With Kim, I ain't never wrong. Or I might just go call Keisha, go get my party on. See, I know if I ever get hungry and I want me something good to eat, I can pick up my phone and call TT. She'll fix something nice and sweet. If you wanna leave, go ahead and leave, baby. But one thing that I found out, I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just lean to the left, lean to the left. Cha-cha with your right foot, cha-cha, cha-cha with your left foot. Cha-cha, turn it out, y'all, yeah. Start it over again. Jump up, work the middle, baby. Come on, jump back, work the middle, baby. Back the middle, baby. Lean to the right, lean to the right. Lean to the left, lean to the left. Cha-cha with your right, cha-cha it up. Cha-cha with your left, cha-cha it up. Turn it up, turn it up. Come on, listen. There's a new dance floating around. It's called the West Slow Slide. All I need your feet to do is glide while we groove to the beat. Come on. Cha-cha with your right, cha-cha it up. Cha-cha with your left, cha-cha it up. Turn it up, turn it up. Come on. Jump up, work the middle. Glide. Jump back, work the middle, baby. Come on. Lean
to being strung out on the
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande.
Hi, this is Prima with Candid Co-ed Conversations with me, just Prima. Tune in every Thursday night from 8:30ish to 10ish to see what we have going on. We talk about everything under the sun. Nothing is off limits. And call in 678-661-1819 with questions, comments, and feedback. Looking forward to it. Thanks. Hi, this is Prima with Candid Co-ed Conversations with me, just Prima. Tune in every Thursday night from 8:30ish to 10ish to see what we have going on. We talk about everything under the sun. Nothing is off limits. And call in 678-661-1819 with questions, comments, and feedback. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
All right, y'all. It is Thursday night. Woo, woo, woo. Welcome to Candy Coed Conversations with just me, Prima. I'll put this on right here. Right here. In front of me. All right, y'all. Today is Thursday, October 17th, and it is a full moon, and it feels like a full moon. Everything feels off today, okay? For me, everything feels off. So, pardon me tonight. Yeah, I want y'all to see that right there. Yep. All right. Full moon, y'all. It's a super full moon, a hunter's moon. This is when the hunting season starts. Super full moon that is big. It's close. It looks like it's closer to the earth. This is the time to set intentions. Blah blah blah. Full moon is in. Well, I'll wait. I'll go to that later after we wait. We're waiting on another guest to get here.
Say the sign he was in.
All that good stuff. So we're gonna do that later. But as we start, I'm gonna say, if you would like to call in to be a part of the conversation, call 678-661-1819. 678-661-1819. Also, if you would like to watch us on all the cameras, you can go to Caribbeanlifetv on Facebook, and you'll see all the cameras and what's going on in the room. You can also listen on the Live 365 app. If you go to Live 365, look for Caribbean Life Radio, and you will hear us. If you would like to be a sponsor or you would like to be a guest, call 770-322-4022. And you can find me, JUSTPR1MA, on Instagram, and on YouTube, JUSTPR1MA. I think that's all of that for now. We had a few guests that were lost, so we're waiting on them to get in here. I am going to talk about voting. I don't know if y'all have gone out to vote yet, but early voting started on Tuesday here in the Metro Atlanta area in Georgia. I did go and vote. I voted before work. Hey y'all. I voted before work on Tuesday morning. I was in line less than 2 hours. I'm proud of myself, and I did vote all Democrats, okay? For those of y'all that are keeping secrets, I voted all Democrat, okay? All the way down. Somebody asked, was the ballot hard, or was the ballot hard to understand? There were a few questions on there, like tax exemption and something with the courts and da-da-da-da. I just voted that we got more money, more tax exemption to $20,000 instead of $7,500 and whatever the other two were. I marked what I thought was right, okay? But I did, most importantly, go to vote Democrat down the ballot. So hopefully everyone goes out and do that. I think it's too late to register to vote here in Georgia. You were supposed to already have done that unless you, maybe if you turn 18 after October, last week, whatever, maybe you can still register to vote. But those of us that have been registered, then hopefully, I don't know what to tell you, but every vote counts. Please go out, make your voice heard, your, written voice. Okay, so tonight I am feeling, one word to describe how I feel is, I feel a little off. I'm going to say that. I feel a little off. I think it's, anyway, I feel a little off, but I am good. I am good. My week has been not as eventful because school is out. The kids were out this week, thank God. Work wasn't too busy. And yesterday I took a day to myself and did almost absolutely nothing. I didn't go out of the house for anything yesterday except for to get some water. Get some water. Oh, you changed your mind?
Oh, no, this is real.
Yeah, I didn't go outside for anything but water on yesterday. And, yeah, to that story, that was it. So, other than that, I stayed in. Yay! I rested. I did some self-care. I prepared for the new moon, the full moon, and all that stuff. So, I had a great time yesterday by myself, okay? So, yeah. So, everybody else, you're going to introduce yourself. One word to describe how you feel right now and how your week has gone thus far.
I'm Brittany, Prima's cousin. I do agree though. Now that you explained the moon, that explains it. I do feel off, but I was emotional today. So
That kind of moon.
today I was emotional. All week I was a little emotional and off. That explains it though. And I saw that come up on my phone about the Herman's moon. I just didn't get to read into it. So now that explains it. But that is why I've been feeling like that. So maybe a little purging needs to go on.
Because the full moon is in Aries, y'all. But I
don't. Okay. Because I was getting ready to say, I don't know. I didn't get to read up on it, but it popped up on my phone about it being a Herman's full moon. But I didn't get to read it, like what it was going to be about, what to expect.
Well, expect things to shake up, things to rattle, things to be out of order.
Like, I felt so uncomfortable all week.
But it's supposed to help us, inspire us to make some changes, inspire us to do some adjusting and some moving.
It's making me feel that way.
And then it also is,
Where did you read up?
go to Forever Conscious. Okay. Go to that. That's a good place. It's an action-based. It's an action-based moon. Things will change swiftly in our lives, but things are gonna shake up, move, adjust, cause us to, if you're paying attention, some people don't pay attention, so
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I do.
yeah.
That's why I just did not get to read into that today about it, like what to expect.
It's guiding us to have courage to step forward and make have different
Yeah.
actions in our lives, do certain things in our lives, and it can be an emotional time, but we just need to. Some of us will be triggered by different things.
Yes. That's what mine was today.
But it's important to be vulnerable and think first before we speak because our emotions are high. So that's this move. Come on in.
Hi.
How
Hi,
are you?
ma'am.
Oh, this is our other new guest, y'all. You're going to have a seat. We're going to let Roscoe demonstrate for you what we're doing, and you can get your snacks and stuff.
Okay. Got my
Okay.
favorite.
Y'all smell them. I didn't get to do my hair.
Oh, you did. So, tell us one word to describe how you feel right now. Tell us your name. One word to describe how you feel right now and how your week has gone thus
Hi.
far.
I'm Roscoe, and the way I'm feeling right now is this week has been too long. I haven't been too busy at work. Been actually quiet because of the kids are out of school. And the way I'm feeling right now is numb. And that's about all for me.
So now you're going to introduce yourself. What's your name? One word to describe how you feel right now. And then how your week has gone thus far.
My name is Brianna, and one word to describe myself is
How you
creative.
feeling right now? How you feel?
How I'm feeling. I mean, I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
I just had to clean some floors at work, so
Okay. And how's your week gone thus far?
week has gone. It's been great.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Look at that. She
Girl,
got a great
it up for you.
We're going to give Brianna a chance to get her snacks. No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here.
Good thing we besties.
All the stuff over there. So she gonna get herself together over there. Okay, so I briefly talked about
Yeah, the moon.
early voting this week. Early voting. I did
She
vote.
don't know about the moon.
I'm gonna go back. I'll go
Okay.
back for her. I'm trying to let her get herself together over there. Early voting, and we have early voting until November 1st. For those of you that do not know, I did vote on the first day, like I said, and I did vote Democrat all the way down the ballot. Okay.
Oh, you already voted.
Yes, on the first day. That was Tuesday. I voted. Y'all see, y'all that's on YouTube, you can't see.
Oh, no, I
But y'all
can't
on
see
Facebook,
it.
y'all see my sticker right now.
Okay.
Y'all see on Instagram that my sticker.
Okay,
That means it's real.
Kamala.
Okay.
Kamala, yes, absolutely. Like I said, today is the beginning. Well, it was at 7 something this morning. The full moon, the hunter's full moon, which is the beginning of hunting season. It's when the weather typically changes. It gets cooler. This full moon is in Aries, and it's a force of energy that can be triggering. It can cause us to be vulnerable, emotional. It causes shaking and rattling and things to move or inspiring us to move. It lays open a path, guiding us to find the courage to step forward into action. Yeah. And it may cause things to shift and unfold in our lives in this full moon. Okay? And it's a super full moon, so it looks larger, like it's closer to the earth. And did you see it this
y'all
morning
see
too?
it?
Because once
Yes,
it was light, it's still
picture.
yes,
I saw it.
beautiful,
Yes, I did.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So if y'all want, y'all can go look online. For those of y'all that are into this, go look online for the full moon rituals. I did one this morning.
I just saw that on here.
Yeah, so anyway, so I'm excited about it, but I know that some things are gonna shift and change. So I'm welcoming it. How about that? I did say that this morning. I'm welcoming it.
How are you
Okay.
doing that?
Next. Y'all know it was cold this week.
I mean,
It was cold.
freezing.
But we're supposed to be back in the 70s and 80s
Right.
this weekend.
Right.
It got as cold as 34. Last night before. Yeah, last night, Wednesday night. Yeah. So do y'all like the cold?
No, not a fan
Not
of the
an
cold.
You
But I
like
do
the
like to wear my long sleeves and my jackets. So
You do?
yes, I'm a jacket
Aw.
fanatic.
Yeah, throw on the boots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The high
I
ones.
have like a jacket fetish. Love jackets.
Hoodies, jackets. Okay.
Have to. And it has to be like okay.
Some more good
Gotta be like
news.
real
Y'all know,
fine.
living in Atlanta, Atlanta is a wonderful place to live. Y'all, it's a wonderful place. We got a whole lot of extra stuff going on. But we have a wonderful city, y'all. We doing the 2028 Super Bowl, so we got it.
Okay.
Oh, we got it?
yes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's what I was telling Jeremiah. That's why they clean up the
2028,
streets
so I'm
and
excited about that. We're hosting the Super Bowl.
You notice they cleaning up the streets.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
That's on the purge. Anyway, so 2028. That's we ain't paying attention to certain things that they showed us in the movies. Okay. I do want to give a special shout out to, although rest in heaven, Wanda Smith.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
She
gonna say
died over the weekend at 58 years old, and she was a radio host. And, you know, of course, a lot of people said she was a gem in the community. She did a lot of community service. She was on the radio for years. So definitely be missed. And for those of us that have met her personally, she was a nice lady. So
And it was a day.
shout out to her. The day after her birthday, and she was only 58. Life is short, y'all. Do y'all remember listening to her on the radio? Or y'all were too young?
For sure. V103.
Y'all were too young. I know.
She did.
She did.
Okay, so what's the one that you
Telling jokes, her raspy voice.
Yeah, you don't remember her with the Cat Williams run?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But with that, you
Yeah,
know, a
we
lot of
was
people
young.
were saying, like, a lot of people was like, I wonder how Cat feel. I'm like, how he supposed to feel? Like, I mean, it was just a.
They were just playing. They weren't serious.
I mean, it
they
got
were serious.
serious.
It got serious.
It got serious.
That's how come she wasn't on the radio no more. But anyway.
Yeah. That's
It got
a whole
serious. It
nother
went
topic.
left. Okay, the Falcons, y'all. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all, we are what, 4-2? Would that be right, Roscoe? 4-2. We winning.
Okay.
I'm an Atlanta fan. I don't care win, lose, or draw. I'm a fan. I support them regardless.
So nobody's roll tide. Nobody. Okay.
I mean, that's college.
I mean,
That's college.
And why would we
Not if
roll
they
tide?
playing Georgia.
That's because they don't have a color.
I like them
Right.
if they're not playing Georgia.
if they're not playing Georgia,
But if they're playing Georgia, then I'm Georgia.
You all Georgia.
All Georgia.
Okay.
Okay, some other good news
What's Oregon?
is that the Hawks, their opening game is on the 23rd,
okay.
and we have somebody that grew up in Metro Atlanta, Gucci Mane. He is doing the halftime show.
Oh, really?
Yes. So again, I love being in Atlanta because we always we're a city that supports our own. We're a city that's always encouraging us to do different things, huh?
Okay, go ahead and say it.
Yeah, that's what I love about being here. Y'all have any thoughts? Are y'all sports fans?
No.
No.
Track and field.
Yes.
That's about it. I don't watch.
Yeah, y'all with track and field.
I don't know about that.
I don't know nothing about no other sport.
That's
To
it?
be honest.
No, I'm a sports fan. I went to
Right.
track and field. I did soccer,
Okay.
softball,
I watch a little football now.
t-ball. Yeah, I watch football.
Niara
Okay, so then that's
plays
what's
football.
Yeah, I like the Falcons. So seriously, that was my way of bonding with my son.
Yeah,
So I used to go to the game with him. I'm glad to know they're doing better.
They are. We got
Shout out.
we got a better team.
Shout out to him. He just bought a new hospital.
Arthur Blank.
Yes, he did. That's so nice. Yes, he is. We do deliver
Okay,
here
so I have a trivia.
Okay.
All right, trivia, y'all. What is the difference between a McDouble? This is McDonald's, y'all. McDouble and a double cheeseburger.
Big double and double cheeseburger.
Sesame seed bar and 3 pieces of bread.
It's
one greasy is ever.
The McDouble be like
So
smashed
greasy.
together. And
But I
What's the
Double
difference?
cheeseburger, 2 patties, 1 cheese. McDouble, 2 cheese, 2 patties.
look at that.
Say it one more time.
Bad shit. Huh?
Say it one
Okay.
time. Say it one more time.
Okay, so McDouble, 2 patties, 1 cheese.
Okay.
No. Back it up. Okay, McDouble,
That's
2
greasy.
patties, 2 cheese, greasy.
Yeah, that's that.
Double cheeseburger, 2 patties, 1 cheese.
Okay, so it's the opposite.
2 cheese, 1 patty on a double cheeseburger.
Double cheeseburger is double cheese, double meat.
Oh, man.
The McDouble is 2 patties and 1
1
cheese.
cheese, and then they grill it.
And greasy itself.
Both of them got salt and pepper on the, on the
Okay.
meat, pickles, onions,
double
ketchup. Now,
What about that fried
the,
pan?
listen, the double cheeseburger came out in 1965,
That's an old burger.
and the McDouble came out, y'all, in 2008.
You know what? That might be right.
That's when I had Jayla.
That might be right. Because the McDouble is like kind of
Fresh.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Kind of new.
Yeah.
But still greasy.
So that was 2008. So the McDouble is cheaper. With the one piece of cheese.
That's how I know.
And the reason why
funny.
the double cheeseburger is 50 cents more is for the extra piece of cheese.
Wow,
Oh,
that we
wow.
ain't asked for.
So just know, y'all, when y'all go to McDonald's, all you McDonald lovers, the McDouble is cheaper. The McDouble is a newer burger for the franchise. And the McDouble only has 1 piece of cheese. So if you're a cheese lover, get you a double cheeseburger. That's double meat, double cheese, okay?
Okay. Put us on one time.
Double meat, double cheese. Okay. So this, Brittany, you might be a little aware of this. Watching the news, Walgreens is closing like 1,200.
Yeah, I wouldn't
1,200
know.
plus stores. Right?
I wouldn't know because I'm team CVS. So
Girl, I'm just saying, why you do that? Because I saw it on the news, and that's what I do on here, current events.
what happened
They
at
was-
Walgreens?
They're shutting down more than 1,200 stores because they said they're getting less business. So the slow and low revenue.
Which one?
Oh, yeah. So they said low revenue.
Let me tell you.
Slow.
Let me tell you.
How many years I've been telling you to switch to CVS?
Girl, I would never go to CVS. Stop playing with me.
I go to
Let me tell you.
CVS.
Nah, I would never.
I love my extra
CVS.
pants.
It's not that. It's see with CVS,
Okay, we
they'll
listen.
pay me more, believe it or not, but I wouldn't get the hours. But I would never go to CVS, and I love specialty all that.
Extra pants.
They don't give you hours.
No, let me tell you. No, they slightly hit I go over there from. Unfortunately. But
Where's she going? Oh, you can just leave it right there on the table.
okay.
We'll clean it in here.
Walgreens is paying out a $1 billion lawsuit to
Uh-huh.
Medicaid.
A lot of companies will.
Because they Medicaid and not
A lot of doctors do that too.
That's why. That's another reason. And this was our before that they had already
Billing
had,
for stuff they ain't doing. Billing for stuff they not doing.
yeah, basically. And they had
So
bills
that's-
so the government sued them basically. And so
Right.
now they got to pay out $1 billion to them. On top of them already having to close because of other lawsuits and other things.
And which store is
they had
that?
already
Walgreens.
Yeah, Walgreens. They had already like closed over like 150 here, 150 there, 150 like 150 stores this state, 150 stores in that state. Like they had.
That's what
and
they
so
said.
What they did was cut our hours, like cut the store hours, like actually cut the hour of the store. So like
Okay.
where I was, it was 9 to 9. They cut
Okay.
it to 9 to 7.
Okay.
And then but then we lose. You know, we like okay right now because we were like that. Like, oh,
But at least, I'm saying they didn't shut the whole store.
no, they didn't. But
shut
they
some of the
did
hours.
on some like Memorial Drive.
Yeah.
Not even open on the weekends or something like that no anymore. The pharmacy wise.
Right.
So, and then like
That's bad for us consumers.
No, it is. So what you guys have to do is shift all you know, somewhere else to get to pick it up because you have those 9 to 5 people or those, 9 to 8 people who just don't get off in time to get their drugs until the weekend.
Right.
And so what they had to do was start coming to us and Tucker.
Right.
Because we was the nearest one. And so, certain communities come with certain things. And, and that's what happened. And, but I got the hell up out of there real quick.
Right.
So I ain't even worried about that no more.
So you already knew.
Once I had got what I needed to do to get my extra pay, I was already on the game plan to leave retail because I'm just not with the disrespect. I'm not with the. I'm sorry, I'm not better than nobody, but the whole grocery thing, the people up front don't do nothing. Like, I don't mind doing this or helping another person out, but when I literally see that I'm doing your job too, and I don't like to be the big bad person, like, to everybody know I'm not checking in or no. I don't want to say I got way more important shit to do, but I'm going to be real, I got way more important shit to do.
Right.
So, you could go up there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then you have...
from the pharmacy, yeah.
Yeah, so once I got out of that, it alleviated a lot of that stress that came with it. My stress now is I just need to get my job done today.
Right.
Make sure nobody dying.
Right.
Or nobody...
So it's better.
I don't have to deal with all the customer stuff, so it's way better for real.
Did y'all see Tyra Banks on the Victoria's Secret fashion thing this last weekend or something?
Oh, I've been working.
Oh, well. So, what do y'all think about, Tyra back in the day, she was really small and she, of course, like the typical model, you don't eat, you stay small, you got to walk a certain way, you got to, be very thin, not curvaceous, and blah, blah, blah. So,
What she look like now?
oh, she's thick. You can look on your phone or something. She's a thick girl, but she's grown. She's a grown woman, right?
Yeah, she's not young.
So she did her thing on the Victoria's Secret's runway. I think she was fine. You know what I'm saying? As a grown woman, meaning she was fine. She didn't look bad. She looked like she was a grown lady, mature. She's curvy. She and when I say fine, I mean she wasn't bad. She was fine. Like she looked fine. Right. And they were talking about how she was walking and how her feet were kind of wobbly in the shoes or whatever. Like, but most women, after they live a little life, have some children, you're not the same as you were in your 20s. Right. To pull it up so somebody can see. But those that y'all watching, or if y'all see, like, I thought she looked fine. Like she just looked like a mature woman. She did her thing. She was curvy. She walked down the runway.
Because I don't know what she look like right now.
But for the ones that were, there were some people that had negative comments. Right. And I think the negative comments was unnecessary because she's a grown woman. She's too big. She curvy. She was supposed to be this model. And now why she looked like this when she was so hard on, top model out there.
Okay, so they got a point.
But she was in her 20s.
They don't have the right to say that to her, like as far as how she looking, dark or anything. But they got a point.
Let me see though.
But in her 20s, when she was on top model, how old was she?
But that was her job, y'all.
Right. And now she living in the real life.
Yeah, I would say who knows if that was really what she had a passion for. That could have just been what she was good at because she looked pretty.
Mm-hmm. So in her real life,
she wanted to be a fairy.
She's not fat. She just her baby.
Let me see her.
She's not fat.
What about I don't believe she is, truthfully.
She's not. Why?
What about the other girl who's super slim now? Is it even Marcel? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
She wasn't big.
She wasn't big, but she definitely wasn't this small.
Maybe I haven't seen her lately.
Right.
I saw her look at.
Somebody Eva that's on Queens.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't watch
Young
her.
Wesley? Oh. That's a show.
Almost.
That's a show there.
Almost. She might be. Yeah.
Yeah, she is real tiny.
Like, she really looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, she might. I said she might be. Did you show her?
Should I say new Vivica?
Is it this one? Oh, it's like new.
I mean,
It showed on the runway. Tyra.
that's the one who don't look so good. I thought she. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm saying show Brittany.
She's not.
Okay, so 5.5 weeks to Thanksgiving. Are y'all excited about Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I'm trying to be ready for one.
She just like a mature woman.
Look at her cheekbone.
She got a baby or
She still got
something?
cheekbone.
I don't think she looks bad. So, you know, that's been out. People talking about it and talking about how she walked and talking about her in the shoes. She couldn't walk right in the shoes and da-da-da-da. She's like a grown woman. What did you think about Tyra?
Bad Mama Jam.
Oh, bad Mama Jam. All right. Okay, so y'all, I love the fall. I love the fall, y'all. And here again in Georgia, we have some places that we can visit here. They have a lot of different activities, fun family activities. But before I do that, I'm gonna let us do our hashtags, okay? Hashtag. I don't know if y'all can see hashtag. I just show them, they can't see over there for real. Okay, hashtag KYHTY. This is what all these are basically family and friends. Things that your family and friends would say.
Oh, we supposed to like.
Guess what the acronyms are?
Yeah, remember I was telling you about that? Okay. So it's one of those, like, the next.
Or like, say you talking to your, you talking to your kids. And
It's the first one?
the first one.
Okay.
KYHTY. You talking to your kids. I'm gonna show y'all on here.
Oh, hey, Ryan. Your hand to your hip.
Yes. KYHTY. Keep your hands to yourself. The kids.
Right.
That's what you tell the children.
It's gonna be a problem.
Good one. All right.
Let me try to figure this one.
Okay. This one. Let's see. STDLTBBB.
What's the,
So this one, it is STDLTBBB, right? So,
girl, you don't know
you talking to your kids. Again, we're going to go with the kids.
Okay.
And they done had their bath. And they going, it's time to retire for the night.
Okay.
They're retiring for the night. They done ate, they done had their
Sleep tight, don't let the bed bug bite.
Right. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Miss your call.
She did that, y'all. You gotta give her. All
Show
right.
how black you are.
These culture tags. Okay.
Okay.
WAYTT. WAYTT.
What's the back
TT.
story? Yes. What's the back story?
Your children. This is a purpose, a reason. Your children. So, you know when children growing up and they start smelling themselves and they talking to you. I just gave y'all a word.
I
but-
know. I already know. I'm trying to see what's the rest of it.
And then as a parent, you would say WAYTT question mark. Your child growing up, they talking to you, and you know they smelling themselves, and then your response to them would be like WAYTT question mark.
Hold on. I ain't tuned in yet. Hold on.
WAYTT question mark
Well, I've got a question
when
for
they
you.
talking to you.
What does knocking the boots really mean?
Well, knocking the boots
Imagine your
actually
teenage
means two
child
groups
talking
coming
to y'all,
together, making it
preteen,
tasteful.
them girls, all them girls over there. What is the answer? You been on the road? You don't know this?
H-Town boys.
I feel like I do
Kids got a
right.
little twang, they talking.
I'm trying. Hold on. Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all in 1 minute.
Be knocking them
said it's
Ding, ding.
they get beside themselves.
Yes. And you asking them a question. This is a question.
Okay.
WAYTT
It was like who? But it's like
question mark.
Hey yo, check the verse.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, okay.
I was thinking, who?
Yeah, they were
That's
saying
why I'm like,
Who are you talking to?
At
R
first
like
I
that.
was like,
Yeah, R threw me off.
what your
So that was that one, and this is our last one.
Okay.
WGFAH. WGFAH. So this is also your kids. You're riding. You in the car. Y'all riding. And the kids want to make some stops. They want you to get something. And you say, we ain't stopping nowhere because I ain't stopping at McDonald's. I ain't stopping at Burger King. I ain't stopping at because. Yep.
We got food at home.
Yes.
Yay! Okay.
That's what parents say. We got food at home. We ain't stopping nowhere. All right. So, have y'all been to either of these places in Georgia? You know, in Georgia it's fall. There are a lot of states that don't get to see all of the seasons. It's rare that we get to see snow, but we do have cold days. We don't have a full winter most of the time, but we do get to see all seasons. Fall is my favorite season because we get to see all the colored leaves change and we get to wear different clothes. I don't like wearing a lot of clothes, but it ain't too many clothes when it's fall most of the time. I like that a lot of people get together as families, or you see people out doing stuff in the community, like the festivals and
It's a lot of
walking trails and biking trails and stuff like that. So I'm gonna share some places that are here in Georgia, and if y'all have been, y'all tell me if y'all have been. I've been to some of these, and some of these I'm going to go to. Okay. So Blue Ridge Mountain, I've been there. I love Blue Ridge Mountain. We used to go all the time, like once a year, at least. Right. So they have the apple picking for the apple orchards. They have the railway. They have zip lining. They have Amicalola Falls, and different trails up there. Period. But Amicalola Falls, I like Amicalola Falls, and I do love going apple picking. And the kids and the fried pies and the different festivals that they have in the apple cider. So you like it? What do you like about
that apple cider?
I like their fried pies too. So that's somewhere, y'all. Blue Ridge Mountains.
But no, they I had just looked into. They have a train up there. You drive.
What she say?
They said the scenic railway. Stephanie's talking about, I must be a bad mom because I didn't take my kids there.
Clock that, see?
Right. Okay, the next place, LJ, which is kind of up that way. LJ, they have apple orchards, rivers, fishing, and nature trails.
Definitely heard of it.
The leaves changing and stuff. You have heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's up in that same area.
Yeah.
Now, Clarksville is another place in Georgia I have not been that I'm aware of. Maybe through it, because I done been through a whole lot of places.
Yeah, maybe
But
through it.
they have a historical harvest and fall festival every year. They have a showcase where they showcase different talents there. They have country music artists that are there for that. And then they have rivers and nature trails. So if anybody's interested in going to Clarksville, again, all these places have the different leaves, the changing of foliage. Yeah, and if you're looking for something to do with your family and your friends or your significant other, these places are places to take into consideration. Roscoe. Okay. So, the next place is Madison, Georgia. And Madison, Georgia is where our family is from. We have a lot of family from Madison. Now, I never saw it as... Yeah, you do too? From. So, Madison, Georgia has a historic district. You ever been to Madison? She ain't been to Madison with you.
No, right, okay.
Madison, Georgia has a historic district with antebellum homes, y'all, and antebellum architecture. Now, our great-grandfather, he was a brick mason and built a lot of that old antebellum stuff in Madison, Georgia.
A lot.
And do y'all know that this year, my grandmother and great-grandmother and all of them that was in Madison said that they didn't feel different or didn't see the racism in Madison, right?
They didn't?
They said they did not, and they did not experience it, right?
I would find that hard to believe.
So, just this year, I saw plantations in Madison.
I been seeing them when we was down there.
I didn't live there.
I used to go a lot.
I never saw a plantation until this year. I saw like the workers' quarters, the little huts in the back. I saw like I was kind of disappointed. I was disappointed.
You ride past one in Stone Mountain.
I'm saying in Madison.
How they never
You know where
But
it
they
is?
said Grandma Sarah looked like she could pass, and she was with
she had them black kids.
She did, but she was with a black man.
Right.
But he built in Madison,
Yeah,
so
so
that
they
may have
gave
kept
him,
them,
like,
gave them different privileges.
Yeah.
And they didn't know that. Now I heard this years ago that they used to sell slaves and do stuff like that at the courthouse steps. But then talking to Grandma and them, they were like, they never saw that. They never saw it. Although they grew up there, they never saw it. So, but when I saw the slave quarters and the plantations earlier this year, I was a little disappointed. I have been there so many times in my life, but where they were now, I couldn't see them from the street and know it. Like I had to ride off in the cut, like, but I never rode through the cut. Okay. So anyway, but either way, Madison, Georgia is a place to go. They have the Georgia Safari Conservation Park. I said I do want to go there. I didn't know that was there. And they said it's where the grasslands of Africa meet the South, and they also have like bungalows that you can sleep like on top of treetops and stuff like that.
Oh, we should go there.
So I think that is cool.
Just because it's where we from.
Right.
And check that out and see. That's what I said to check
Let's
that
see.
out. Let's see what they're talking about.
Because other than that, I ain't, Okay.
But downtown Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
The bed. Remember, there used to be a bed and breakfast place.
But Stephanie, they was selling them in the morning.
Nah, it's not. Okay.
Stephanie said,
where is
they had to be in the house
You
by
know
dark.
where the German bakery is?
Yeah. I knew you was about to say right over there.
You know that white house up on top of that hill?
Yeah.
Across from the funeral home? So if you
Stone Mountain, you cannot put it past
that little cut.
Right. You know, the little white house.
Yeah, like you can go to the little school.
Okay, you know where the school is?
Yeah.
The German bakery.
Yeah.
Say if you're going through the main part of Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
The funeral home.
It is a funeral home over there.
Right across the street from the funeral home, the white house up on top of the hill.
I think it's a bed and breakfast.
It used to be a bed and breakfast. Now it's something else. Like I don't want to say. Now I don't want to say an event place.
So what you saying? That was a plantation?
That was a plantation house, and see, all that was farmland.
But even when you ride on
Where
the other
Stone
side,
Mountain right now, they still want slaves.
Yeah, and even if you ride on the other side, even by like
Stone Mountain
the
got a
little
black
middle school,
mayor now.
Champion, I think it is.
I mean,
If you pay attention to some of them houses, like you can tell they used to be plantations. You can definitely see it. Look at the woods. The woods alone let me know slaves used to be running up and down trying to get away. I always used to say that. And then that little sad part over there you remember that sad part they tried to create this Trail of Tears over there?
About where the Indians are?
Yeah.
That's the real Indian reservation.
It's just that's why I said that little sad
But it looks
part. But it
poor.
looks so poor. Yeah, that's why I was finna, that's why I said that.
That's what
Yeah,
it looks
it
poor.
looks very poor. And that little sad. And that was a sad story.
Because, you know, you can go over there like if you want a horseback ride and all that.
Where she stayed in Lafayette is crazy, you know, which is not us. I mean, our cousin. I never realized until recently. It's a ranch over there. It's a horse ranch over there.
They go up and down.
You said, well, by Tracy?
yeah,
Tracy
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was on across before we turned into the neighborhood? You never knew that?
No, I never paid attention to recently, like probably like maybe a year or two ago.
Oh, yeah, y'all was,
Maybe like
they've
a
been
year
there a
ago.
long time.
I know. Yeah, and that house and that has been there a long time. Seriously.
Okay, Fort Valley. Fort Valley is a place.
Yeah, been there.
They say they have the Southern Orchard Festival, the Fall Farm Fun event in the fall in October, every October. They had said they have 11 lakes for fishing, biking trails, local farms, pumpkin patches. Yeah, and a botanical garden. So that's a place to go this time of year, y'all. Also, Helen, Georgia.
Botanical Garden. We ought to get a group of people and go and look at
The actual botanical garden.
and go during the Christmas lighting.
Oh, that'll be so pretty. I can just see it.
Helen, Georgia. I like Helen, Georgia.
I've never been, but heard of it.
Helen, Georgia. They have
something out there.
cabins. They
Yeah,
have
they
a little
do.
German
They
town.
Yeah.
They have the Oktoberfest there. Music, food, beer. The Chattahoochee River does run through the heart of. And they have a like a Halloween house, a Helen house, but it's a Halloween house, like a haunted house. So if y'all looking for a haunted house, go to Helen, Georgia. And you can have a haunted house. I don't like haunted houses, so I wouldn't do that.
Y'all don't? I don't mind. A good one.
When I was young, I did, and then I realized my gifts, and I can't
I
be going in
haven't
them
been
places.
since I was adult, because you know you change.
Yeah,
So I
that's why I said I can't do that kind of stuff now.
They funny to me
Nah, until one really jump out and scare you.
Right.
because I know it's fake.
Or,
It's funny.
Yeah, until
Yeah,
one
right, but
really
it's
jump
not
out.
right.
I like a good one that can get me. Like
Yeah,
That's what I'm
really
saying.
just
get me. Like, oh, you.
Like,
You know,
Yeah.
I went to Neverworld,
I was
Neverland,
trying to say, have
how was
anybody
that
been
one?
there? You been
and
there?
I've been to it. And only part it got me, they got this room that's foggy, and in that room you can't see in front of you, so it make it seem like you can't make you feel like you can't breathe. But I learned the trick to it. I got down low and I crawled.
You
Because you can't get out the room. You can't get out the room if you try to walk.
Because you really can't see.
You can't see the exit. So to me, that is scary. And then I'm
Go, that's smart. Yo,
gonna tell you something else to me, and it wasn't a scary house. Escape room.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't like
Escape
them.
room.
Don't
Yes.
To me,
That was a waste of time.
somebody lock you.
And my kids
Get out.
After a while, we can't get out.
exactly. It's
Right.
like, somebody just open the
Anybody
door.
get out.
Like,
Right.
please.
That was a
Oh
waste.
my goodness. I remember we did that when we was like younger.
Thomas, y'all don't have enough trees. We're talking about the fall.
Oh my goodness.
I said when I come to New York because there's so much to do. How many trees y'all have in the concrete jungle?
3.
Okay, so Thomas, you come on and tell us what's good to do in New York in the fall, okay? All right. The next place is Thomaston, Georgia. Thomaston, Georgia has rivers, paddling, canoeing, fishing, fall festivals, cabins, cottages, and campgrounds. So that's in Thomaston, Georgia. Dahlonega, I've been to Dahlonega. Yeah, the Appalachian Trails, festivals, Gold Rush, vineyards, and wine tours. So, of course, a lot of this stuff is in the mountains or wooded areas, so you'll see the change. I've heard of Hawaii, never been to Hawaii.
Oh yes, I just learned of Hawaii. Hi.
Yep. So they have the annual Georgia Mountain Fair. They have food, rides, music, fishing, boating, pumpkin patches, blah 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 blah.
That's in Hawaii? Okay.
So I am saying
That's
that y'all
how
get
they buy
out,
Blue Ridge.
yep,
Hawaii.
out and about. Y'all get out and about in this fall weather.
Yeah.
Look at the beauty that has been created, not by man. Yeah, and enjoy. Enjoy the fresh air. I like the cool, crisp morning. I like fire pits.
Yeah, you
What else y'all like about?
We know you would like
Yeah.
said what?
I've been saying I want to have like a bonfire.
Yeah.
Oh, you been saying that?
Yeah, you got one in the back of my house.
I ain't even say that.
Need an expert.
Okay, Prima.
Okay, y'all? What's one thing as women on your bucket list? It doesn't have to be anything big, but we're gonna start out with something on your bucket list that you want to do.
Like,
Anything on my bucket?
It could be, and I ain't talking about no long. Okay, my bucket list.
I wanna go out the
an
country.
easy one. Let me
I
say
want to go out
an
the
easy.
country. That's the easy one for me. I want to go out the country.
My easy bucket list is if I can get a 2-week break.
Girl.
Right. See
I can't
see how
even
simple
see
that is.
that.
That's what I'm saying. All right. A 2-week break
I can't even see that.
where I could just be, not do,
Right.
right? Just be.
Don't expect nothing.
Right. Right. That's a short. I'm talking about a short term bucket
Yes,
list, right?
I need that to be achievable for real.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, what about y'all? What's on y'all's bucket list? Short bucket list.
That'll be a blessing.
Ain't got to, huh?
You won't be able to stop, so you must be turning your phone off.
That's what I said. Just be, not do.
Do not
What that look
expect
like?
nothing.
You have to create it. You said, what do it look like?
A t-shirt. It might be just a t-shirt.
You ain't gotta
and
cook.
some panties.
Anybody got to need you? Right. Just be.
It might just
Sleep late.
Okay.
All right.
Mine might be a brisk walk.
Yeah. She said a brisk walk.
Might be a few things.
Okay, so
Ooh, I wish I could.
what I wanted to talk about after we did all the fun stuff, as women, we're taught or programmed to mass produce, do everything for everybody at the same time, and to neglect self, right?
You're not supposed to though.
I said that's what we're taught.
Oh, right.
Right, we're programmed like society, your mate, your parents, everybody like get it, go. Like you supposed to, be all of that. So in your humanness, like I say, in your humanness, I can say I'm. That's why I said a bucket list. Starting with a bucket list, like something that is small to some people, but it's huge to an everyday woman, right? It's huge. The everyday average woman. You get what I'm saying? Let's say that. The everyday average woman that I know, right? So, when I think about my life and all the demands of my life, and my life is never uneventful, right? So, with my life being so eventful, there are times that, in time recent,
Did I need a drink?
well, girl, you should have came. So, time recent that I'm saying, with me having so much going on, like I just don't. I feel like how the cup runneth over.
Right.
Like so, I don't feel like I could take another drop. Like can't another drop in this cup, or else I'ma explode, or else I'ma give up, or else I'ma walk away, or else I'ma right. So. Why is it that we have been taught as women, and maybe y'all weren't, but I'm just saying, as women, us being expected to be and do and go and make happen and blah, 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 blah. And then for those times that we feel guilty because everybody depends on, or we don't have the people to depend on, the kids need you, the job needs you, your family needs you, your mate needs you, all that stuff. What do you do when being strong and being a multitasker is when you realize in life that it's overrated, right? So what's y'all's thoughts? Opinions?
What I do?
Bucket list? Any of that?
I would ask it. We just get 2 weeks off. You know what's overwhelming? What's overrated is being an adult. Like, oh my god.
tell you. You said paying bills and being an adult.
Oh my God.
Because once they come, they don't stop.
Baby, what? Once you keep aging, it don't stop. Like, what?
I remember telling my sons that when they were teenagers, I used to be like, these bills come every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks. Money don't grow on trees, they come every 4 weeks. So but then when they got grown.
Money don't grow on trees.
Right. So it's funny that I would say in the past, maybe 3 years, talking to some of them, they was like, Mama, we didn't get it. Like, we heard you, but you made it look so easy. You didn't make it seem like it was a struggle. We didn't go without. We didn't miss a beat, you know, but we didn't realize it was this hard. This shit hard, right? And I was like, well, y'all were kids. Y'all weren't supposed to know the struggle. You weren't supposed to know it was hard, but I explained to you that once you get grown, like, go to school, try to live your life, relax, because once you get out here, you out here, and hey.
Try to make good choices, because that's the most important thing you do.
More worried about getting a job at 15, 16,
Yeah.
and then, finishing school.
Yeah.
Going to college, or
that's not even a thing no more.
Anything.
I wanted a job when I was a teenager, but my mama told me, your job is to go to school, get them grades, and keep that house clean.
I did too. I did too. I wanted a job when I was.
And I believe that still.
Yeah, because that's what I say now. That's what I would say
now I'll say the same thing my mom used to tell me, like, no, school is your job. Like,
seriously. That's what I'm saying. You would understand as you get older.
That's why you get in trouble when you don't know how to act there, right?
Right.
Especially when you start getting money.
Yes,
right.
As a teenager. Because that's like my 16-year-old. He was like, oh, I want a job because his friend said that he was working.
Yes.
I think he said it could have been Publix or Kroger, something. So he thinking he got some money. The boy like, oh, I get money, I get this, I get that. So to a kid, okay. But it's going to go fast. It's going to go fast. What you going to do with it? But I could just go get this job and I can have this money. And I said, the thing about it is, young people, when you get a taste of money, because you don't really see the reality,
you don't
right?
have any responsibility.
You'll lose focus of your education because you chasing some money.
Exactly.
And you can make a lot of poor choices chasing money.
Right.
Adults chase money
because
we have to, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, honestly. And it's funny, I was talking to a cousin yesterday, and we were talking about, just life, catching up or whatever. And she has this new job and all that, and she wanted a new job, but the job that she got is not in nothing that she would have done, nothing she thought about doing or whatever, but she said she was chasing money. The money's good, but she's not happy, and now she wanted to do something else in life, right?
Right.
And again, being a woman, whether you're a woman with children, a woman without children, a woman like where we're expected to produce. We're expected to, meaning by your mate, be it by your children, your grandchildren, whatever it is. So yeah, but then at the same time, wanting when you're a mother, or let's say this, when you're in roles that you can seem abrasive, you're perceived as abrasive, and how are you abrasive and expected to be in flow, right? And flow in this feminine energy at the same time with your sons, with your mate, on the job, with other women, right? So I'm saying, go with your bucket list.
I got mine.
Go ahead.
Help me. Hold on.
Okay, I got you. I got bestie mode. I just learned the bestie mode. I got you. Bestie mode.
Okay, so I just want to have a weekend to myself to spend my entire check on me.
Girl, that's a bucket
Not one
list.
bill.
That's good.
I don't care my phone off. I don't care.
That's me all day. I even go there one day just to have
my
peace.
check and just
Do you?
do me. Like, love you kids, but this is
Man,
I remember when I was,
they not gonna understand.
19, 20.
love you bills, but it's me.
This lady told me when I was, I'm gonna say 19, 20. Every time I got paid, it was like, oh, I gotta do something for the kids. I gotta do something for the kids. I gotta do this for the kids. So she told me, she was like, baby, let me tell you now. If mama don't take care of mama, ain't nobody gonna be happy. Mama, you know, you hear say mama ain't happy, nobody happy. But she was like, I was like, honey, I got kids, I got responsibility. I can't just go. She was like, if you don't do nothing but go buy you a cup of coffee and sit at the park and enjoy that coffee, and it's your time and your money for you. She said, even if you don't do nothing but go to the movies, take yourself to the movies or take yourself to dinner, like she said, every time you get paid, she said, do something for yourself, right? And take some type of time for yourself. Right.
That's me. Karaoke.
No, I think that's so true. And I need to do more of that. Seriously.
And not feel guilty about it.
And not feel, what? Can we get a horn for that? That was so true. Like, oh, not gonna say, I'm not gonna say that. But a Karen mom. I was gonna say a real mom. No, you feel guilty when you don't do for yourself. You feel guilty. Although you know you deserve it. You still sit there and feel guilty. And what my guilty butt gonna do, I still go do something for them to make me feel like they feel okay. You know? And then the other question be, do they even deserve it? At times.
Do they deserve it? Do they need it?
The need we're gonna do the need. That's not even at this point when I'm taking from myself as far as doing something to make me feel happy. It's more at this point it's because y'all want it.
Right.
You know,
right.
Because the need is gonna be provided. However it's provided, it's going to be provided. It's the want part. Because that's the part where I feel guilty at. Something I wanna do. And something I wanna do is probably something I need to do.
Like
take a moment for myself and go do this. You know, and I consider it a want when it's really a need.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when you have so much going on, understanding that I need this. I need time. I need a break. I need to be quiet. I need to go be with adults. I need to get up with those people that are with the kids all the freaking time. You get what I'm saying?
Seriously.
You can't never get no daggone sitter or you feel guilty because you gonna leave the kids. Them kids gonna grow up and they gonna leave your ass one day.
No, for sure. I definitely, I try to tell my friends all the time that I
Push your
always,
mic closer to you.
I always invite them out to karaoke with me, even though that's not something that they enjoy. But I always, I be trying to explain to them, you know, even if you ain't got no money or anything, it's just time away from.
How old are who? The kids?
Your kids.
Oh, they are old, baby.
I
She didn't
got-
invite the kids to karaoke. She said her
Hey,
friends
like
to
her
karaoke.
Oh, okay.
You thought you said
Karaoke.
Cream.
I mean,
What's after that?
I ain't gonna invite nobody nowhere else but karaoke.
You sing karaoke?
Yeah, she does.
That's a different question. I mean, a different topic.
No, she does.
But no, I explained.
We used to do
them,
that in our 20s. Remember when we was at South Camp Moms?
But yeah. Oh, and
It was
Fletcher.
crickets. It was crickets, baby. Y'all were young. Y'all
Crickets.
kids. Oh, y'all kids. They are crickets.
Oh,
I
they
enjoy
are
karaoke. Yes.
Dang, they used to do karaoke up in the wings spot.
Yeah, because
And we had fun every week.
They had that. They moved it. It was at the JR Crickets on Panola too.
Yeah, you know she know.
I do. What day of the week you
Nobody
wanna go?
knows. Bree know.
I know. But no, for the most part, even though I just try to let them know that, you know, a time away from
Yeah,
everything
and I go.
that's in your
And I go.
household.
Even though I cannot stand it a day in my
But
life.
you could go somewhere. You suggest somewhere else for y'all to go.
Try
to.
it.
Oh, we do.
But they don't do
She
that.
don't always like everything that I suggest. Yeah, we do.
Well, what do
Yeah,
you
'cause
suggest?
I'm not in the club mode. I ain't.
Girl, I don't do no club.
Well, what you do? Other than let me know. Just let me know.
Let us know.
Come on. Yeah, 'cause by time.
Girl, don't you start with that.
By time she get ready, the party be. You have to get
Over.
drunk for her.
Oh,
gotta
because you like to go out late.
She don't. It take her forever to get ready.
That's how I be dreading to go out. Like,
Why?
No, she don't. She be having everything to do. I gotta wash my hair. I didn't get to do my hair
when
last
somebody
night.
make all them excuses, they don't really want to
But to go out, absolutely.
No, but you're just a person that likes to, completely
I do like
take
to
time
no.
for yourself, and that's something.
Now,
that
She
she
does.
I
Now
like-
you do that.
I
does
learned
do
that.
that.
Dang, y'all.
Yeah, we know that about you, right?
She
Everybody
gonna
knows
take
that.
a 3-hour bath.
She gonna put
A
avocado
3-hour
in her hair.
Self-care is important. Like, it's important.
So then you do stuff for you then.
It's
So you do.
important. It's
Oh,
important.
so that's something you can do. Go to a
spa.
Yeah, a spa.
Yes.
Like
I can use
dedicate-
another one.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been
once
saying
a month
it
or
too.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And get the best one. It can be once a month. Just get that $200.
all out.
Yeah. I mean, rub everything.
Yes.
Oh, God.
You said you want to go somewhere and pay that in a t-shirt. There you go. Go to Jeju, you can be naked.
I'm not gonna I might lose my little thing. I do all that.
What?
Lose your what?
What we talking about? Revenue places. Hold up.
I did not. Girl.
She said a t-shirt. You know, it's been like. Hold up.
That's what you said, t-shirt.
Last time I went, I had on like a robe or something.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, because you said you would, if you could just go somewhere
But
and
no,
just
the last time I went and got a massage, it was so nice.
Yeah, it
It
is.
was. And it was, we went to
And as you get older, you know, your body gonna have more aches and pains.
No,
so
Oh
you
my
might
God,
need a
tell me
massage.
about
I
it.
do need them. No,
When do they stop?
No,
They don't.
for real.
Because you're getting older, you know.
Yeah. When I been down now.
Just have somebody to do it.
No.
Have somebody else to say.
Like,
I thought if I claimed
go
20, that mean that's
You
how I
tell me
feel.
you've been there.
like,
You been
you know that sound when you been down, like, oh Lord, don't get out.
Somebody said bowling, skating.
Oh, I love
Why
skating.
can I see
haven't
from over
been in a
here?
long time.
Yeah, I see too when I be looking.
Yeah,
That's how I be
what we
reading. I be
should
talking to
skating.
them.
I do like skating, but you don't like
Roscoe likes skating. Roscoe can skate for real.
Oh, I
he
can't
can
skate for nothing.
He can skate for real.
No, for real. I remember we all went
Yeah,
out.
he can skate for real.
I don't know why we went out, but we went out.
Yeah.
When we went skating, and Chris, we had the little kids with us. I think I had just had Otto.
Yeah.
You remember? And I had a baby, and somebody was holding the baby because I was dying to get on skating.
Me. Because I want
Oh
to
yeah.
out
And you like, girl, bring the baby out.
Right.
No problem. Here you go.
Y'all do them skates.
I
wish
love
I knew how
skating,
to
but I
skate.
can't skate as good as Mike. But I love skating. I love it. Bring me back to those Cascade days.
Finding stuff to do as women. So we're coming up with suggestions, y'all. Nobody's calling in, but we see stuff over here.
Suggestions. I've been dying. So
Things to do.
on my bucket list, I got mine.
Okay, what's on yours?
I've been wanting to do a book club. I've been wanting to do a book club.
You can tell she growing up.
For real. Oh, baby, I'm 35.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know,
Look,
younger
20.
y'all didn't want to do books.
Y'all, this was 21-year-old.
And now I'm the opposite. I used to
Oh,
love
Lord.
books, but now
Yeah, I want to do. I love.
I'm not
books.
into
I always
audible. You
have.
into
I do
audibles?
Audible.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
into that either.
I did not like
like
Audible. Yeah, you did, and that's
But I'm
how I kind of
interested.
got on it. Yeah,
I'm
that's
very.
how.
I want to find a way to read books.
Yeah, it's,
Audible, my
what helped
mom
me was
had
in the
to do.
car.
That's what I say in the
What
car.
helped me to get into
Okay.
it was in the car.
But what kind of topics do you like?
It has to
I
be,
do a lot of mostly self-help stuff.
yeah, I would say something you
And
passionate
it
about.
keeps you engaged.
That's why I would say do something you passionate about first.
One of my sons is reading.
I tried it a couple times.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich.
Oh,
Now I started reading it a while back, years ago, but it wasn't it didn't keep me engaged. Let me say that.
because
Reading it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But listening to it on Audible, because since he's doing it now, I was like, okay, well, let me go, because I have a lot of books in my library. But listening to it on Audible, it keeps me more engaged because I am a visual person also. So as
Right.
they're reading the stories to me, then I'm like, I can
Oh, and-
visualize it. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
That's
And-
great
and-
manifestation, right
yeah,
there.
and applying it, you know. I can do it while I'm folding clothes. I can listen. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
sitting
that's-
down reading a book,
right.
sometimes it's going to take too much of my time, right?
Right.
So when we're
Right.
mothers and mom and we're women and we trying to do five
gotta
things at a
mass
time,
produce, y'all.
right?
So
So
you
we
go
can't sit down and read
put
no
your book
book,
on.
Right.
right? So I need to
Read.
listen to the book,
Right.
and I can, you know,
And you gotta listen and comprehend.
right? That's it.
So you
Listen
gotta,
and comprehend.
Yes,
Oh
you
my
get what I said.
God.
You have to
Right.
listen
So
I
that's
remember
what I'm
that
saying.
class.
So it's easy.
and get the job done.
When I'm driving in the car, and sometimes it's so much traffic, and you know, it
Yeah.
kind of breaks up the monotony.
You should share some of your
Well,
your books, cause
girl,
I haven't found one engaging
This
at
one got
all.
me on. It was that one, you know that.
Was it the pussy book? The pussy book.
We know them ones.
No, it wasn't like that. It's not. It wasn't. It wasn't
No,
porn
it's
pussy.
not. Yeah.
No, I get that.
It's empowering pussy.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, it was empowering. It was,
Not for real.
knowing who you are as a woman, knowing your sexuality, your body, certain things you didn't know about yourself, so you can tell somebody else about it. But knowing,
Like
knowing you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
Yeah, share that one.
Oh my God, it's shit over it.
Get over.
You said you were like, what?
I'm hot, sexual. I'm hot, feeling is something that's good for me, for me, for me.
All into
I'm hot, baby.
embracing how to
Baby.
everything, like living,
I'm hot, baby.
having a girl.
There is something
Right.
I can do.
Tell me about it.
I gotta take a chance. I was like,
This 13-year-old.
I'm in for a girl. And now I'm like, why the hell I do this?
Dang, for real. You didn't learn your lesson from me.
Okay, so your bucket list is a weekend. And your bucket list is a day.
No, I don't even care if it's like one day of a book club. But I just want to do like a book club.
I'm going to switch mine to a whole week because the weekend ain't nothing.
The book I would start on would be Gratitude. I like that book. Well, I've been liking that book, but Gratitude. I feel like everybody
Who wrote that book?
I don't know. I need to go back and
Yeah, so you
This is my library. I see. But I feel like everybody can learn something from it. Even if you already know the mindset of it, it's nothing like relearning something,
It's funny, I went to, I had a Reiki healing session like over the summer. And at least 2 of my sessions going to her, she told me to do a gratitude journal. And I started and then I stopped because, again, having 5,000 things to do, it's like, who got time to sit down?
That's why I like that book.
And just write what I'm grateful for. So
And the
she
book
was
makes you
like,
do stuff.
do it. Yeah. That's good then, so maybe we should do that.
Yeah, for real.
So that's what she told me to do that, like get up, and she was like, well, get up in the morning, because oftentimes I wake up like 4 something, 5 in the morning.
Right.
So she was like, just get out the bed and just start writing what you're grateful for.
You wake up and
Yep.
Okay, that's nice.
I am. No
So
matter
sit yourself up and start your day off right. And she said, write everything you're grateful for, just write so you can't write no more. Everything I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for air, I'm grateful for life,
It's
I'm
the point
grateful
that
for
makes you
job,
do it. Like the first practice you have to do in the book is like take $1 and write. I think something you were grateful for on the dollar. I can't remember exactly to the T because I only did it one time and I want to do it again. But the first thing you have to do is like take $1 and write something on the dollar, and you keep the dollar as a bookmark.
That's
You
good.
use the dollar like to finish the book or whatever, and then you go on to the next step. But you kind of have to complete each step
To go to the next step.
Yeah, because it's going to make you, it's going to grow you into your, appreciating your gratitude. And it's the little things. I think it's like something you want. That's what you write on $1. It's like almost like a manifestation.
Oh, okay.
And you write. I think it's something. And you start small. You start small, and then.
Well, this is a great time to do that because with it being the full moon, it's time for you to do that. Because I did say like I'm probably gonna do me some little arts and crafts, not really arts and crafts, but like when y'all were young and I used to put all those affirmations and stuff in the wall in the bathroom and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna my intention this weekend is to write out some of those things. Like write out what I want to manifest. Write out what I want to happen so
Maybe
that I
I need
can
to do
see
that
it
too.
daily.
Yeah.
Because I need some stuff to shake in my life.
Yeah.
Okay? In a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
And I'm a little.
Because I'm going to say for me, what I was, as a Prima, I'm going to say as Prima, because it could be a man or a woman. But for me, I can tell when, I don't really believe that you can really, you know how people say about being balanced, how you balance, like, you need to have balance. I don't know if we balance as much as we manage. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn how to manage because is our life ever balanced? Like everything's even, an even keel. Is it really that, or is it that we learn how to manage as we go? Because things are different as we go, right?
We just manage.
But manage to the point that I take care of me first, right? Because if I don't take care of me, eventually I'm be depleted. Excuse me, and not show up as my best self. And I can tell in all the ups and downs of life. I'm gonna say like over the summer. I can say coming into the fall, I feel like it's fall time. Like it's fall. Like I need to rest. Stuff need to fall off. Stuff need to change. You know what I'm saying? Because I've gotten not managing as well as I would like to.
Yeah, me
the
too.
things in life as a woman, as a mom, as an employee. Like I'm like, hell, some gotta give. Some gotta give. And in order for me to show up as my best self, I need to do some adjusting. And I need to spend some time with me so that I can show up as my best self. That's what I'm saying. So, how y'all feel?
Same boat. Same boat.
Let's get it on.
Because sometimes we can forget the power and the authority that we do have as women.
You get caught up with what everybody else needs.
It becomes a routine.
Yeah. And it's a routine to forget yourself.
I told somebody earlier this week, I was like, hey, if I don't do, I might need to go check myself in somewhere, right? So I was like, why would you go check yourself in somewhere? I said, because I need a break before I break.
I was just about to say, that'll probably be the only time you get a break.
Right. Get a break. I said,
and they understand possibly where you coming from.
Yeah.
I need a break.
I need a break. Right. Needing a break. And then when you say you need a break, people around you think something wrong with you because you need a damn break.
Right. Yeah.
Right, like you shouldn't have said that.
Right. Life ain't that hard. That's what I'm saying. Life ain't that hard. It can't be that bad that you need to go check yourself in somewhere. I don't feel like I need no medication, but I feel like I need a damn break.
But sometimes people forget to take themselves out of the equation when hearing somebody else's story.
A break.
Just a break.
A break.
It is what
nothingness. Let me just.
I don't want to be needed.
Nothing, baby.
I don't want you to call me and say, mommy.
I just want to be just like Bree said, selfish. I just want to think about myself.
But is it selfish or is it self-full? I heard somebody say it's self-full. Full of yourself.
Seriously, because if you ain't gonna do this shit, who gonna do it then?
Right. And that's another thing. I have said this for years, especially being a single mom. If I fall, the whole world gonna fall. Look, what you say about the topic, right? If you fall, the whole world gonna fall, right?
No, she said if you ain't gonna do it, who else gonna do it? I'm telling you.
Right.
I mean, but that's just like a woman instinct for some reason. I've been trying to figure it out and I can't figure it out.
Oh, you can figure it out. You
can't figure out what if you don't do it, who gonna do it?
Nah.
Figuring out what part?
Figuring out why us? Why Eve?
That's what we done told.
Cause y'all
It's
trick
Eve.
Adam.
Cause what?
Y'all trick Adam.
Did we trick Adam or did Adam trick himself? Because he didn't do nothing. He just stood off in the corner doing something else.
He was doing good.
Baby, don't do that. You love falling.
We'll go to a little music on that.
I'm sorry.
I guess high up never know how to I want something
I don't know what happened.
Because that's when they try to say we got our periods. You know.
I don't anymore, thank God for Jesus.
So along with dealing with other folk mess and keeping everybody else together, we got
You better maintain your sanity.
women problems. Or women natural things that women have to
Girl,
do.
wait, I'm telling you.
And that's on top of
What's yours?
having to catch an attitude for this and this.
So what y'all think men?
Your body tell.
What you mean?
Y'all go mature men go through it.
So out of the things that we were talking about then, Roscoe,
Girl, it's fun.
out of the things we were talking about,
If a man,
what do the men feel that relate to what we were talking about?
men go to, depending on what type of relationship, family, jobs, life, men go through the same thing y'all go through.
In a
You
different
think
way.
about it. Well, I ain't gonna say what kind of way it is, but you think about it. Y'all taking care of the kids, but the man taking care of you and the kids.
That's not always the case.
Well, if you ain't got, but I'm for the ones who got
That story.
that story.
Right.
But I understand about the single moms. So I understand.
Some are in relationships and still single in a relationship.
Can we get a horn today?
Right. You can be single in a relationship.
I know.
Be single and married.
Well, no,
Playing
what I'm
both
saying
roles
is, think about it.
in the relationship.
A man can't miss a beat with a family. He can't say, I ain't got the house note. I ain't got the car insurance.
But what
Yes,
if he
they
do?
Look, I was gonna say yes, they do.
But what if he do?
Well, that's now I can't speak for the guy that do that.
Yeah.
But
So you're speaking on what like Brittany said, a mature man or a responsible
well,
man.
ain't you
Okay.
saying mature? You can add all the stuff, all that. He's a man. We're not gonna say. Look, we're not gonna say what type of woman, but a woman,
Okay.
a female, and a male.
I'm not putting the age on it.
We're not putting no age.
No.
I'm saying, I'm saying,
It's a mindset.
I'm saying, cause you got some mamas that
Yes.
trifling, ratchet,
You
Yes.
but they
They
care
out there.
about their kids. You got some mamas that's, meek, humble, Christian based, and holier than thou. They take care of their kids, but they got daddies that's throw it off, but they take care of their kids. And you got daddies that's like meek, humble, and spiritual, and try to fly straight, and they take care of their kids. Then you got daddies that all over the place, just like you got women that's all over the place. So it's a male and female thing. But like how y'all say women got women problems, well you have men have problems, diabetes, high blood pressure. What do you call it? How you say it? Empathy. When you say y'all,
Yeah, because when you said women have like your cycles and cramps, so like
okay.
he's saying men have issues
but
as well.
Those are major things, you know what I'm saying, that women can also have. But I was speaking on something maybe short term or long term that a woman has to go through on top of the stress, because a woman in their it comes with a lot, like attitude, frustration, and things, and that's on top of
so listen, okay.
daily movement.
But do you know how frustrated a man be if his thing can't get right to please his woman?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like for
I
instance,
can only imagine.
look, for instance, I know of a person said that their husband was on dialysis,
Yeah.
so he couldn't perform.
Yeah.
So he became mean to her.
A few of them things do that.
So everybody have their way of acting out.
right.
So, but to me, if you know that because you can't do something and you act mean, to me, if you conscious of what you're doing, you're wrong. And
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
so, to me, a man, I ain't saying mature or immature, a man who has a family, he has a load just as well as the mother have a load.
A provider man.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
But honestly, like,
But yeah, honestly, a woman can't respectfully speak on a man, if I can say it like that.
Like a man.
Like you had a disagreement with what we said about men. So I'm saying a woman can't speak for a man.
Right, and a man can't speak for a woman. I can't tell you about a cycle, about having a baby. I can't tell you about how you love your kids.
Right.
you can only imagine.
But I have learned, and I learned this from an older woman. At a funeral, she was like, she died, her kids, this lady was 100 years old. At a child funeral. She said, you know why she in that box? I said, no ma'am, why? Because she worried about grown people.
That's what they do.
Oh, yeah.
That's them 2024 kids.
No, that's them 1940s, 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Make that grown child.
Because you think about it, really after age 14, 15, say 16, 17 max, they've got a mindset of what type of person they are.
Yeah, but they can change.
They can change things, but you can't change them.
No, you cannot. That's what we sell short of. Like,
only lead
they
them.
have to learn their lesson for growth to be.
Like
for growth
you
to
hear
be
guys.
impacted.
You,
Like,
I'm
you
speaking
have
on
to.
men. You hear guys get in trouble. Don't call my daddy. Call my mama. Because a man know he can play on the softness of a woman. A daddy be like, you did what? You got in the car and saw your buddies with the pistols or the drugs or the car was stolen. So you knew the car was stolen. So either I'm stupid or you stupid. Get off my phone and hang up. You got some mamas that do that, but what I'm saying, mamas will do it, and then 30 minutes later, they round up the corral to go get them, or figure out some kind of way. But
We'll put some money on it.
but see, it ain't,
Going to get them out.
they living
I
better.
might put some money on your
But they could be living better than you. So, just like, I used to worry. What used to get me, used to worry about when they were babies, like if they had a daycare, somebody doing right by them, you know what I mean? Make sure they eat, make sure they ain't sick. You looking at the chest, make sure it move when they sleep, all kind of stuff like that. When they get grown, now they want to run the streets all night. They want to do what they want to do. That's more stressful than it was when they were a baby.
Because they get to make their own choices.
But see, that'll go again. They get to make their own choices.
Yeah,
But
so
when
it's
something
like
happens,
just to make the
they want to
right-
come back to mama and daddy. And that's when you got to realize, out of all God's creations, the human being is the only one that don't kick their offsprings out the nest. If a bird get kicked out the nest, if you don't fly, you hit the ground, some fuck down there, they gonna eat you.
What's something practical on your bucket list?
On my bucket list,
Practical. Attainable, practical.
I like what y'all said about 2 weeks off. If I can go 2 weeks off, like say I can pause everything. Like say for instance, if I got, say for instance, if I can pause all my bills, if I could just put on some new underwear and some new socks and just walk around. Get in the bed, get out the bed. Get in the bed, get out the bed. Go to the refrigerator, go back to bed. And everything I like come on TV. So my thing is this right here.
Oh, girl, it's hurt for me. I literally just said this.
So
A memory.
you know what?
A memory? Okay, give it out.
Y'all do it. It's a late at night.
Which one's better?
Probably later.
I'm saying for her, which one is better? That one or this one?
This one.
Okay. I'll take this one. We gonna end with these. Our little cards. Roscoe don't want to do one with us. He said it's the ladies' night. Okay, so Bree, you go first because you were so excited about your card.
Oh, okay, that's not a problem. No problem. I will tell y'all. So mine says, what's the best piece of advice you ever received? What I try to teach my son over and over, the most important thing you can do in life is make a choice. So try to make the right one. Because it takes a second to make the wrong choice, and your life is messed up for years versus making the right choice and you down that right path. So this is mine. Because as a kid, I learned this when I was like in high school. I had this teacher, and he used to make us write these little things in the morning. I used to always be like, why? This is not even that type of class. But why? And so this particular day, and I was a little slightly bad kid at this time. So when we came in, it was like the most, and he was that type of teacher that would try to get your coach when you got in trouble and stuff. So like, oh, don't worry, I know, like, I know your mom might not do that, so I'm gonna get your coach to run you down or something. Try to wear you out. So he was that type of teacher. I always try to get you in trouble. Like, oh my God. I see you. I'm not even in your class skipping. So what is you worried about me for?
Pause for a minute.
Like, what?
That's wrong. That's wrong.
What?
You talking about I'm not in your class. I'm not skipping your class.
Yeah, that's
She said when she was a kid.
when I was a kid, yes.
Okay. So you do know it's wrong.
Yes, the type of teacher he was. Like, he was
wrong then.
He was more so like accountability. That's what it came off as. Like, accountability. Don't matter if you're in my class or not. I'm accountable to you, and you're going to be accountable to yourself. Like, that type of stuff. So, that particular day when we came in, and I think me and Nisha had just skipped this class, and he, like, told our mama, he was that type of teacher, like I said. He was waiting for PTA night, everything. Like, oh, let me tell you, her best friend never comes to my class. Then when they do come, they smell like So, he used to get on my nerves. But that particular day, I came in, I had read the board. I was like, oh, Mr. Collins, this actually a good one. You know, I thought it was good. He came and he said his perspective of why he wanted that prompt on the board. And I was like, damn, he right on it. You know what I'm saying? After that, I tried
The prompt was what? Why?
The prompt was the most important thing you could do is to make a choice and why.
Okay.
And so we'll write it and then he'll give his perspective on the prompt. So when he said his from an adult versus to a teenager, it was like, oh yeah, you know what? And we're at that stage where choices do matter. At that age where choices matter. The wrong choice can get you in trouble. The right choice can take you there. So I was like, you know, I took that with me to life, and I tell Jay that, or all the days to this day, like, okay, have a good day. Remember to make good choices. Like, it's so serious and so important to make good choices because we dealing with it now. He done made the wrong choice, and like we're reaping the consequences of right now. The entire family, you know. So choices. 1 second of a choice can make a lifetime difference. Like seriously.
Sure.
So that's mine.
Okay, what is yours?
Mine is what is your favorite way to connect with nature and the outdoors? And honestly, I'm not an outside person, but I do take time out to sit on the porch, you know, and just think about life because, you know, things can get overwhelming and sometimes you don't get a chance to just get away. So it's like, y'all stay inside, I'm out here. But, yeah, a breath of fresh air. But as soon as it gets too hot, you know, I'm back inside. Yeah.
Mine is tell me about one of your favorite memories from your childhood. I don't know. I'm gonna say something that was a favorite, not one day, but I used to like on Saturdays, some Saturday mornings when we would wake up. We would wake up smelling pancakes and bacon and eggs, you know what I'm saying, that she made homemade, like the pancakes and stuff. That was something that I remember being happy.
Why?
Because you know, when you busy during the week, you eating school lunch, you eating school breakfast, you know, you rushing during the weekday, you know what I'm saying?
Family time. Like,
I like the pancakes, like Cracker Barrel. Like, I like the pancakes. It wasn't family time because most of the time we did eat together, you know, ate dinner together, stuff like that. So it was.
That's something we don't do no more.
Yeah, a lot of families don't.
We really don't.
We don't take time because we're so busy doing
And it
other
makes
stuff.
a difference. Difference from not eating at the table.
Right. I mean,
Even communicating about when it comes to sitting at the
Your
table,
day.
like I try to find out like what happened in your day, how was your day, you know what I'm saying? I think we have gotten so far from like these kids, young kids don't even know how to communicate.
No, all they know is the
sit right
screen.
there on- Right, that's it.
But it's the phone, game, TV, newspaper. That's all they know.
So getting back
iPad.
to the basics could make a difference
I feel like getting back to the basics is part of survival at this point. Like,
in a lot of ways.
yeah, because like they wouldn't even know what to do.
They could be sitting right there in front of each other and don't even talk. Kids be on their phones.
Text in the conversation. I'm right here.
But
it's a lot of things that's been normalized that just need to be thrown in the trash.
Definitely right. Seriously.
but the ones that change it are the parents.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
The parents, and when we get lax and we so overwhelmed and we have so many other things
Well,
going on
it's
and
the
we let stuff
parents
slack.
and the teachers, you know.
Yeah,
parents
one of my
and the
things that I've been
teachers.
working on before we wrap it up is not being so tired when I get home. Cause I have no energy for my kids. Like for real, like what did I just get?
But it's like when you get depleted, so you have to find a way to recharge yourself so that you have something to give.
What I've been doing that's kind of working is don't sit down. As soon as I get home,
Yeah.
don't sit down. Don't sit down.
Because then it's a wrap.
Mine is I can't go upstairs. If I go upstairs, it's over with. It's over with.
What's y'all's final words for tonight? Anything you want to share? Anything you?
Oh, I had a good time.
Bucket list. What you gonna do? What are some of our things you
Add
gonna
to your
tell us about the
bucket
book?
list.
What we
Add to
gonna
your
do?
bucket. Revise your bucket list. Revise it.
Oh, we're gonna attack.
I'm a revise
I'm gonna take mine.
I'm a reviser. You got to put it in place, believe in it, and
Write it
go
down.
for it.
Yeah, put mine in
Manifest
motion.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, let's put it in motion.
One of these black and white books.
And the book.
Yes,
Gratitude
my gratitude book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely get the
And
offer
take
for
time
y'all.
for ourselves and not feel guilty about it.
Right.
Then it's your week, your 2 weeks,
I'm
or
working
your
on
shoot
it.
for a weekend.
Okay, so is this bucket list before the end of the year, or how we working this? Before the end
If
of
we're
the
doing
year.
before the end of the year,
Well, we have to come back
Right.
to we have to come back to like.
I mean, you need a new bucket list in 2025.
Or you can.
that might still be on my bucket list.
That's why I said, or you
2
can keep
weeks and
working.
No, I'm
That's why I
saying, but at
said
least
you can
get
keep
one
working.
in. You know, if you haven't
I'm a
looked
big-
back
I'm
at
a
your
big
bucket list that you
promoter of,
planned.
I can do a weekend.
Don't not give it up. Like what? Just take them kids and I can
Right.
do it. That's it. That's all I need.
But thank y'all for listening and watching. I'm here every Thursday night, Candid Co-ed Conversations with Just Prima. We had a lax tonight. We were talking about being women and the challenges of being a woman and just learning to just be instead of do, and produce. And we'll be back next week, y'all. We're taking our pictures. Have a good night.
Yeah, we gotta like come back.
Picture time.
See how far we got. Did you get a chapter in? Like.
Hi, this is Prima with every Thursday night from 8:30ish to 10ish to see what we have going on. We talk about everything under the sun. Nothing is off limits. And call in 678-661-1819 with questions, comments, and feedback. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
All you got to do is walk away and pass me by. Don't not my smile when I try to say hello to you. Yeah. And all you got to do is not answer my calls when I'm trying to get through. Keep me wondering why, when all I can do is sigh. I just wanna touch and kiss, and I wish that you could be with me, girl. Tonight you give me, 'cause you give me butterflies inside.
Boy, I've been thinking about you for quite a while. You're on my mind every day and every night. My every thought is you. The things you do seems so satisfying to me. I must confess it, boy. And I like it. You sent